Jeff Huffman here from the Storm Center with an important update on our Invest 93. The potential is still there for it to become a depression or a storm, but it has been certainly struggling on Wednesday to survive. The Hurricane Center gave it odds of about 50% of development. That's down into the moderate chance category. This is over the next 48 hours, and our window for development is shrinking just a bit. There's also another wave out there you can see on the right-hand side of your screen. That's something that I'll also keep my eye on over the weekend as the intertropical conversion zone becomes a little more active. Basically, if you wanted to turn this taping off in about 20 seconds, here's all you need to know. The confidence has taken a hit. All right, NHC odds as of this report about 50%, but the models do still agree that a depression or a storm will form by Friday. It's still way too early. I've said this for a couple of days, and I still believe it's way too early to write this off or even to be concerned at this point here in the U.S. We have several days to watch it. Here's the visible satellite from space, and I want to show you on this analysis that you can easily see there's a nice spin here. You can easily see that the rotation has not wavered any with Invest 93, but on the northern and eastern side there's an absence of thunderstorms. Those bright white colors indicate heavier rain showers and some thunderstorms. If this was the center, notice they're all on the south side, and they're not really wrapping into the system. There's some wind shear taking place on its northern and eastern side, and it's that wind shear that's starting to pull the drier air. This is the water vapor loop, and there's dry air denoted by those brown colors moving into the system. It's being ingested into it now, and there's also another pocket of it ahead of it. So it definitely has an uphill battle to develop, but because it's still very much a organized system and it still has a lot of rotation to it, it would only take maybe 6 to 12 hours of thunderstorms near the center for it to quickly develop into a depression or a storm. And I think the conditions are a little more favorable as it nears the Lesser Antilles this weekend. I want to show you the model lines, the potential storm tracks, and I'll do a quick analysis here and maybe give you two early potential scenarios here. And there is confidence that whatever does develop moves west and northwest toward the Leeward Islands. That is Saturday morning. All right, then thereafter, there's still reasonable agreement that it's going to move toward the Bahamas. Now, several forecast models do cause it to recurve. Lately, we've seen more of a trend, though, that it would continue on that west-northwest path. And here's kind of the answer key. A stronger storm in this area right here would likely be pulled poleward and then pushed out to sea by an approaching front. But a weaker system is more likely to either move into the Caribbean and just dissipate or move on this more westward track, and it's something we would of course have to watch here in the state of Florida. And by the way, if that system does dissipate in the Caribbean, the remnants of it will certainly have to be watched as it moves into the Western Gulf or Western Caribbean and Southern Gulf early next week. But once again, still way too early. I will point out that this trough of low pressure and this cold front that would be a deterrent to a landfalling system is going to kind of wash away and actually move westward. So that does make room for the potential, this is Saturday and Sunday, of a low pressure center to move into the Bahamas. We'll certainly watch that. It could be very weak at that point. And even no matter what happens, let me tell you, the upper level winds are pumping tons of moisture into the state this weekend and early next week. So look at your rainfall amounts here. They're in the 2 to 4, maybe 2 to 5 inch category over the next 7 days. So we'll certainly have some active weather ahead, no matter if a tropical system approaches or not. I'm going to keep you updated on the very latest with Invest 93. Stay tuned.